All right, what is up, guys? We are rolling on today's Reborn podcast. My name is Ashley Horner with my co-host Lena.
What up?
And we're going to do a mailbag session. We're going to unpack all of the questions that we have from our listeners, from you guys. And if you would like for me to tackle your question, make sure that you send us a DM on @RebornPod Instagram. That is @RebornPod. Shoot me a DM. Let me know what your question is, and I will gladly answer that for you live on the Reborn podcast episode. So we're going to do a shot of Rebel Yell.
Oh, God.
Have you had Rebel Yell?
I have not.
So Lena was just saying, take it easy because I got to go work out after this.
Because I drink protein powder.
Yeah, you drink protein. As we found out on the last episode when we were talking about
I'm healthy now because I drink protein.
You drink protein powder, not a protein shake.
No,
guys.
Just straight powder.
She just shoots
I don't mess around.
Just the powder.
I don't mess around.
But that's cool. You're working out.
Yeah, just trying.
What do you have? Are you doing a program or what are you doing?
I just kind of like fuck around a little bit here and there.
Cool. That's what, like wing it.
I basically wing it, and I probably do everything incorrectly, but.
Are you watching YouTube videos? Or?
So I've looked at a few apps, just a few apps just to see what's out there, find something I like, and I kind of base my workouts like.
Where are you working out at? One Life?
Am I allowed to say? Am I allowed to brand them?
Yeah.
Planet Fitness.
Planet Fitness?
Or if my boyfriend likes to call it Planet Shitness.
You're working out at Planet Fitness?
It's $10 a month. Especially since I'm like so new into it. I'm like, I don't need anything fancy yet.
Yeah.
You know, when...
I guess I shouldn't hate on Planet Fitness.
You
I just
can hate on it.
It's
kind of a crappy gym. Like, it's kind of crappy. But, it gets the job done.
Yeah.
For what I need now.
And it's a lot of machines, right?
It's a lot of machines.
That's good.
I try to stay away from machines, though.
Okay, you're
trying
doing
to do
a
lot of free weights. But, like, they don't have a squat rack or anything. They have a Smith machine. So, just doing that, just kind of see what I like.
Are you intimidated by free weights?
No, not really. I do like the free weights. When I first started out,
did you do weightlifting when you were doing crew?
No, that was mostly cardio and a lot of leg workout. But there was some upper body. But upper body needs a little bit of work. I will say that.
So what are you lifting now? Upper body? What are you lifting tonight? Upper body, lower body, booty? What is it?
Tonight's going to be full body. Tonight's going to be full body. I did arms the other day, and I thought they were going to fall off.
How come you've never asked me to program you? I could program you a bad workout.
I don't want to be that. Oh, my God, you'd kill me.
I know. I'd love it.
You're like,
I can't even froth the milk today,
I know.
Ashley.
I'm like... You're like, I can't do my job today. It was arm day.
I'd be like, why can't you do your job today, Lena? Because you killed me.
No, I just never, I love the fact that I can come to you and ask you questions, but I never want to take advantage of the fact that my boss has this business because, you're my boss and I enjoy working
Girl, that's
for
what
you.
that's what I do best.
I know.
On a fly. I can create workouts for people.
I just want to be fucking cut.
All right. It starts with whiskey.
It starts with whiskey.
Cheers to that.
The Rebel Yell.
To the Rebel Yell.
Oh my God.
Sorry, that one was like pretty.
It's like rubbing alcohol.
Yeah. The Breckenridge that we had last time was better.
Yeah. Oh my God, Ashley.
Sorry. Just getting you going before your workout.
I have heartburn immediately. All right. So we got some questions from the listeners, and let's just bang them out. Let's see what the people want to hear.
What the people want.
What the people want. Okay. All right. So first one is, I guess it's a quote from.
No, skip.
Nope. Okay.
That's the only question.
You don't like quotes?
Yeah, we'll go. We'll go.
You want to go with it?
Yeah,
now?
go with it.
It says Jocko Willenick.
Just say Jocko.
Yeah, my boy Jocko says.
Jocko.
With more discipline comes more freedom. Mm-hmm. What are your thoughts on maintaining a life of discipline while still making room for fun and family? I think that's a good question.
Yeah, that is a good question. I think this is the thing with discipline. Like people think of discipline, and whenever you've had discipline in your life, or you're going to discipline your children. It's kind of I think it's taken in the wrong context. Discipline is creating habit in your life, and it literally starts as small as waking up every morning and you make your bed.
Yeah, I started doing that, by the way.
See, and now look at you. You're working out. You're getting swole and cut like Arnold.
Yeah, exactly.
You're going to be on stage pretty soon. Competing.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Never say
I
never.
don't think that people want to see that.
Never say never, girl. Let me program you and you'll be up on stage real quick.
All right, you're going to see the transformation here live on the Reborn podcast. I will be cut in a year.
We have to see the before.
Oh. I don't know about that one, folks.
But the discipline is like, you start small. I think it's incorporating small changes and things in your life that you can keep though for a lifestyle. I see so many times that people go like far right or far left and they make these changes in their life where they say, I'm never going to eat any sugar for the rest of my life. It's like, well, what are you going to do when, your child has a birthday party, or what are you going to do when grandma makes like the best pumpkin pie and like the only place that you can get it is at grandma's house.
Small steps lead to big
is.
victories.
And I think that like you have to make changes that that you can keep in your life.
Be reasonable.
Be reasonable.
Realistic too.
Yeah, and it's like getting up. Like maybe if you haven't, for example, we can talk about you. When you started working out, did you just all of a sudden start going every day?
No. Well, I tried to, and then I went too hard. I was like, I have to do it all the first day. I'm like, I have to work out every muscle group, everything. Like, have to get that cardio in. I did too much, and then I was in so much pain. I was in so much pain for like a week and a half, and then I didn't go to the gym for a week and a half, and I felt like crap. I was like, dang, like I'm so weak, blah blah blah. I'm like, I'm letting myself down.
Frustrated.
I was very frustrated. It was hard because I was like, okay, look, I'm getting back into shape.
Why did you start working out again? What was your
I
motivation?
was just like, I had a moment where I felt really insecure and
eating too many of our pastries downstairs.
Do you know how hard
It's
it is not to
Liz's
eat
fault.
Liz's pastries? I tell her all the time. I'm like, look,
dude.
it's all your fault that I've become this way. I had the COVID-15 when I joined American Brew. I felt insecure, and I was around a lot of my girlfriends. They work out, and my boyfriend likes to work out, and I was just feeling like really down on myself. And I was like, yeah, I could sit here and be like, blame it on the pastries and blame it on,
Or you could do something about it.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, my metabolism's not going to keep up with me forever, which it hasn't. So I thought, make good habits now.
Yeah.
So in the long run, I'll be better off. That's like basically what it came down to.
And so now, what is your workout schedule like? So you went hard for like a week.
I went hard, week
and a half, and then you're like, oh shit. So you had to do like a week and a half off.
Yeah, I'm basically.
And then what are you like? What's your discipline now? Like, what are
my discipline is? I have certain things. I have goals that I want to meet. Like I want to be able to free lift a dumbbell and like do a real squat without a Smith machine. Like simple things like that. We gotta get you out
of Planet Fitness.
Yeah, I get Planet Fitness. Damn, but they so cheap.
I know a place with some good squat racks. So just let me know.
You do? Oh, okay. Well, I'll have to get.
I have the keys.
Some info.
So.
Oh, really? Yeah. No, I want simple goals. Like I want to feel good about myself. I want to feel healthy, and I want to do it the right way.
How do you feel though now?
I feel great. I feel great. Like I go to bed at 11 o'clock. I'm not staying up till 2, 3 in the morning.
Dude, 11. I was in bed before 9 last night.
Really? I want to get there. It's
You're
hard.
like 11 o'clock, like it's early.
I know, and then I wake up at like 5.
But you used to be.
Oh, I used to go to bed
in.
at 3. I would go to 3 in the morning, and then I wake up for work at 5:30. Come here, and I'm like, why do I feel like crap?
5:30.
Well, Lena,
5:30 at night or 5:30 in the morning.
In the morning to come here.
Because you have the morning shift.
I'm like,
right?
Why do you feel like crap?
Right.
Lena? I'm like, it might have been the whole bottle of wine you drank last night with your roommates.
Yeah.
You're not sleeping.
Yeah.
And you're eating 3 pastries every day.
Right.
It's just simple stuff, and it wasn't like it happened overnight.
Yeah.
It did not. Like my habits slowly changed. It was small steps. You're like, okay, maybe limit yourself to a glass or two.
Not a whole bottle.
Not a whole bottle.
Yeah.
And like, maybe go to bed an hour early tonight.
Yeah.
And
like you don't have to cut out all the fun. You don't have to stop drinking wine.
And
you don't have to.
I still have those nights where, I get a little rowdy.
But it's balance.
It's all about balance.
Yeah.
You can't be extreme.
Yeah.
Because you're going to be unhappy and you're going to stop. And that's not what the point is. It's small changes that make a big difference.
I like it. That was good.
Oh, thank you.
On to the next.
All right. What are some fun activities that also have fitness benefits when you're getting bored with hitting the gym?
I don't know. Like who
When
gets
the
bored at the gym?
same old. I do.
Whatever. You've only been going for a week and a half.
I know.
You're already
Seriously.
bored at the gym.
I'm so.
You got to get out of Planet Fitness.
I know. I'm so ADHD. I'm like, I need something new and gratifying.
Well, so
or I get bored.
okay, I guess yes. That's why 100% my training has evolved and it's changed.
Yeah.
Like I did bodybuilding.
You have multiple programs too, right?
I do. I have so many different training programs, and each training program actually mimics that phase in my life, like whatever training I was into. For a while, like I was just doing like bodybuilding training, and then I got into Olympic lifting. So I was doing Olympic lifting, and then I competed with Olympic lifting, and then I got into powerlifting. I competed in powerlifting, and then I got into endurance sports. And so I was basically like a hybrid athlete. Yeah. And for me, I guess I have a hard time like really understanding that question, because you shouldn't really get bored in the gym.
Do you know what I think?
Fitness is literally everywhere.
I think fitness is everywhere. I think people's problem with getting bored is like I only know these 10 workouts to do. And it's sometimes like for me,
you have to be able to explore.
You have to explore, and you have to have those outlets to explore. Because I feel like once you have those avenues to go down, you won't be bored.
Right.
Or you won't feel like you're doing the same thing over and over, because that can get tiring, and you're like,
that's really why I love to do it all. Like I do jujitsu, Muay Thai. Like I love to swim. I love to cycle. Actually, I haven't been on my road bike in a really long time, but like I've taught myself how to do it.
I think variety
helps.
do it.
Variety.
That's
learn
spice
about.
Of life.
There's so many different styles of training.
Yeah, and it's just all about your goals.
Yep.
Variety is the spice of life, people. All right. Well, we can do the. Okay, so this is from a listener. Hey, Ashley. My husband is deployed, and I went from 5 years of powerlifting to 6 weeks of lifting a wine glass. I just fell off. I work as a nurse full-time, and I'm stationed in Okinawa with teenage boys who hate virtual school. How do you keep motivated when you just don't want to keep going? That's a hard question.
Yeah, let's break it down. Read the first part of the question.
So part one is, she went from 5 years of powerlifting to 6 weeks of drinking wine. Girl, I'm there. Been there. It's hard. And then now she wants to know, she's away from home probably. Yeah, her husband's deployed. She's in Okinawa, Japan. And she's dealing with a full-time job, full-time probably teaching, helping her teenage boys who are doing virtual school. And she just needs a little help. You know, what's helping you, especially with your boys right now?
Right, because I'm homeschooling.
Yeah, you're homeschooling 3?
Otto and, Tripp's doing the virtual.
He's doing the virtual?
My oldest is doing the virtual, yeah. My 2 youngest ones are doing the... Yeah. I'm doing homeschooling with them. And I think that, like... So it's tough. It is a tough time. Like, I have a small setup at my house. This morning... And because I recently got Raven back, I was up before 4 a.m. this morning.
Wow.
Because I knew I had to get my work done. Yeah. I knew I wanted to either run or lift weights before my day started, before the kids started school.
Yeah.
And so I think that, and what I want to tell you what the answer is to you got to find that tribe where you're at. Like, it's hard right now because you're kind of dislocated, like in a place where it's not home. You don't have any help. I have boys. One's a teenager. He's 13. And, the other one's like, they're basically almost teenagers. Like, believe me, I get it. I get it. The attitudes, the emotions, like, it's very real.
Puberty's
and it's
hard,
very trying. It's very trying. Yeah. I just think you gotta have a goal for yourself.
I think making a goal every day, one small goal, is good.
Yeah, I think having a goal for yourself is really important. If you can find like-minded individuals, because I think that it's important too that you are not the only person that is feeling the way that you're feeling right now.
Yeah.
Like, there are other people that are feeling the exact same way.
Yeah. Especially, I feel like if you're on the base, to maybe reach out to other moms or other spouses of deployed.
I don't know. I find it hard to, like, reach out to other people, but I'm also very much, like, I'm an outgoing introvert that's, like, super busy.
Yeah, you're that introvert, extrovert.
Yeah.
I see that.
Yeah.
I see that.
Yeah, so... To answer your question, I feel like we kind of rambled on this one, but...
Yeah, we did a little bit.
Set a goal for yourself, I think, first and foremost, because the wine isn't making anything better. In fact, it's making things worse. And I feel like that with the wine, it's giving you that quick fix of, like, things are better, like when you're drinking wine, when all reality, like, it's not making the following day any better for you. So... Find a tribe, somebody that you connect with, and set a goal for yourself. Yeah. That would be my answer. But that's a hard question.
That is a hard question.
I feel like there's so many people who are dealing with that.
I don't think there's an easy answer, though.
There's not an easy answer.
It's multiple things. So yeah,
and a
just-
lot of people are dealing with that. So don't think that you're alone.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm excited to tell you that today's episode is sponsored by Manscaped. Manscaped is the premium brand for men's grooming and hygiene care, particularly for below the belt trimming and maintenance. The perfect gift for the men in your life. You can expect only the best products made from the best materials to give you the best male grooming experience possible. Hygiene is an important issue right now, and taking care of yourself at home is part of the new normal. Manscaped has everything you need to get started, providing the perfect tools for your family jewels. The Perfect Package 3.0 kit by Manscaped comes with water-resistant, high-performance body trimmer called the Lawnmower 3.0 and a variety of liquid products designed specifically for men. Their cordless body trimmer is USB chargeable and is built in with an advanced skin-safe technology, which helps prevent grooming accidents above the waist, which nobody has time for dealing with any of that. And how cool is this? You can enroll in the Peak Hygiene Plan and get a quarterly replenishment of your favorite products and replacement blades delivered directly to your door, hassle-free. That's right, Manscaped products right to your door. Just snap off your lawnmower trimmer head every couple months and replace it with a new one, making sure you maintain the closest and the cleanest shave possible. Your replenishment pack always comes with a free gift. That's right, a free gift. And this month we got the Foot Duster pH Control Foot Deodorant Spray. That's a $30 value and it's totally free, guys. Simply visit manscaped.com and enter in the promo code ASHH20 for 20% off your Perfect Package kit, plus free international shipping to the US, Canada, Australia, and the UK. Manscaped, your balls will thank you.
All right. So how do you deal with training workout guilt? Missing a workout, not being able to train. This person, our listener, feels like, I know if I skip a workout or anything like that, my mind goes crazy and I don't feel the same about myself. How do you deal with that?
A lot of it's honestly mental.
Yeah.
I think a lot of it's mental. Like we work out because it gives ourselves like that endorphins, like it's the high that we get from working out. And that's ultimately why we keep going back, because we feel better about ourselves. Well, if you're not working out, ultimately you're not tapping into those endorphins that are returning that favor to yourself of the work that you just put in. And what I like to do on the days that I cannot work out, because there are days that, like yesterday, I didn't get to work out, but what did I do this morning? I woke up at 4 a.m. to make sure I could get some sort of training in, because I knew that I couldn't go 2 days without working out. Like I at least had to get either a run or a lift in, even if it was going to be 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And I think too, like we have this perception that working out and training is like just in a gym with weights. Like you can do a badass killer at home workout with no equipment at all.
I think a lot of people had to adapt to that.
Yes,
especially with COVID.
100%.
And I think I know personally a lot of people that have like killed it with the at-home workouts. Your body is a machine.
Yeah.
You can use that to your advantage.
I feel like that's what I say all the time. Your body is a machine. Yeah.
You gotta like keep it well fueled.
And if you're looking for a workout for yourself, try this. We'll call it the 300 workout. Do 100 push-ups, 100 squats, and 100 burpees.
Is that for your average Joe?
Yeah. Then like yeah. But like okay,
fair.
like whatever. Okay, whatever. Lena's like, okay, well I only have like 30 minutes in the day, in the morning, and the night. All right,
Spread 'em out.
Spread them out. Do 25, 25, 25. 25,
Honestly,
25, 25.
When you break it down
25,
like
25,
that,
25.
it doesn't sound as bad.
25, 25.
100 sounds scary,
Yes.
but you're like, okay, maybe before 12 p.m., I'm going to do 25.
Yeah.
And then maybe
that's what I
before
have to do like
5
with my water. Like if
Yeah.
I'm trying to drink a gallon of water a day, I have to set like those goals. Like if you want to work out, just all you got to do is start moving. Do the squats, do the push-ups. Like you may not be able to knock out 300 reps in one sitting, but you can break it down.
Well, yeah. Do you have to get one of those like those water jugs that it's like, keep going, drink your water?
No, don't
Almost
ever
like-
get one of those. Do you have one?
I thought about it. I was like,
Just
you don't,
carry it. Just
I'm
you
like,
need-
you don't need to pay $20 for a water bottle.
You
that
need to
says
just join.
Just drink your
You
water.
need to join the gallon jug life, the crew. It's
hate
where
those
you carry
people.
around. I literally have my gallon of water right here.
I'm judging you. Are you serious?
Literally, you got to carry this around. This is how you know you've drank a gallon of water a day.
Is it? I just
It's a
feel
thing.
like that's
You carry your gallon of water around.
personally,
People are like, oh yeah, she works
that's
out.
not gonna fit in my cup holder in my car. I'm not gonna be like on the highway with a gallon. I'm like, first of all, my arm would break off because I'm only lifting 10-pound weights currently. So, I mean, it is. If you can do that, that's awesome. I tell myself, I have a off-brand hydro flask.
Yeah.
Thanks, TJ Maxx. And
Shout out TJ
yeah,
Maxx.
shout out TJ's. I have to drink like I tell myself 3 a day.
Yeah.
3 a day.
Do you know how many liters it is, or
I think it's like, oh fuck,
2
now I'm on the
liters?
spot.
a liter?
I don't know.
Probably a liter.
It's probably like the standard like hydro flask. It's probably
Yeah.
a liter. So I think I drink it. I
so
try.
that's discipline, though.
Yeah, I'm telling you, big changes are coming.
Big
Like,
changes.
Big
I like it.
changes. All right, this is a good question because I need advice on this myself. You're an early riser. What do you do when the alarm goes off and you don't want to get up? I'm
yeah,
writing
this is a
this
good one
down.
actually. So, what is it that actually goes through my mind when my alarm goes off at 5 a.m.? And this morning, I didn't even have an alarm.
Mine's
I just
curse
woke
words. Mine's
it?
curse words. I'm like,
So, I mean, there have been times. First of all, I think whoever invented the snooze button, literally, they are
Dick.
stupid.
they're
There
an
should
asshole.
absolutely be no snooze button. Because why create a snooze button if you know that you can sleep in a little bit longer? Just
Yeah.
set your alarm for the time that like you have to get up
Yeah.
and like wake up. But for me, one, this is probably gonna be the answer that people aren't gonna like, but
It's the hard truth. You got to give them the hard truth.
well, I like truly love what I do, even the grind of like waking up
Yeah.
early morning to get work done. So some of it kind of comes back to like passion, just
Yeah.
because like I love it, even if I'm having to wake up really early. But two, like I know that if I wake up early and I can get my work done, it sets the pace
Doesn't it
for
feel
the day.
good?
It feels so good.
It feels so good. You're like, oh, it's
yeah, and
12
before my
I'm
kids wake
done?
up, yep.
It feels so good, and that's so cliche, but like
It's tough,
I
though.
used to hate getting up early.
Yeah.
Like I went in college, I wouldn't take an 8 a.m. I was like, that's way too much.
Yeah, there was one day whenever this is probably the only time that you've been late to work.
Me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that time that was
Dude, we were
terrible.
like really worried
Oh,
about
God.
you though. We
I
could
felt
not
really,
find
I like got a little emotional. I was like, oh my God, they care about me.
Yeah, everybody was like looking for Lena cuz like she was supposed to show up for her shift and it was, at this time you'd worked here for a while.
It was like
Long enough for us to know that it is so unlike her character for her to just not show up.
Yeah,
At
that was
all.
bad.
To like not hear from her. But like we didn't know that she was like a sleeper in her,
Oh, yeah. I
And
love
so
my
she
sleep.
was supposed to be at her shift and nobody could find her and we called her and I think we got a hold of one of your friends.
Yeah, so
Who called your boyfriend, who your boyfriend called your mom and we were like, we're so worried we can't find Lena and you were asleep.
My mom very casually
And I
walked
think this
into
was like
my
at
room.
12.
Yeah,
No,
it was
I don't know
like,
what time it
I
was.
think it was like 9 or 10
Yeah.
o'clock. And my mom very casually walks into my room. And she goes, "Hey." I'm like, "What's up, Mom?" Like, she's like, "You're late for work." I'm like, "What?" And I literally like my heart sank. I was like, "What do you
probably
mean?"
looked at
And
your
then I looked at
phone,
my
like,
phone. I was
I
like, "Oh my
know.
God, look
We
at
were
all these
like-
notifications."
Yeah,
I
we
felt
were worried about you.
I was like, "Oh, I'm getting fired."
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm getting fired. But instead, I came out. You're like, "We're just scared."
Yeah, we were worried
thought
about you.
I was like, wow, that's like really cool to have a boss that actually cares.
Yeah.
'Cause a lot of people just like kick rocks,
Yeah,
go find another
go
job.
find another job
Yeah,
down
kick rocks,
the ocean.
bitch.
Yeah.
No, but that was cool to, it was a mess up and I felt
but
really
but
bad.
but naturally, like I think, and this is where the discipline comes
Yeah.
in, because you want to sleep in. Of course, like I
Yeah.
want to sleep in too, and I think about that. Like I could easily probably sleep in and just let my boys wake me up, but it's like if I know that I sleep in,
I'm not going to get anything done.
I'm not going to get anything done.
I feel so much better when I
And you've
actually
been
get up
waking
with my
early. Right.
alarm.
And you're going to bed on time on a reasonable time.
I try
Not drinking
to.
the bottle of wine.
No more bottles of wine.
Gonna carry around
I mean,
the gallon
once
of
in a while.
water.
Yeah, not that whole ass jug. I'll tell you that. All right, let's see what else we got over here. Do you want to tell the listeners what your favorite cocktail is?
I like the
Cocktail,
Roosevelt.
so it can't be like straight.
yeah,
It has to be
okay.
like the mixed straight.
I like our Roosevelt.
She loves pina coladas.
Pina coladas.
Getting caught in the rain. The Roosevelt.
Everybody just turned off
Yeah,
the-
I know. They're like, all right,
We're done.
enough with that. So what is the Roosevelt, Ashley?
The Roosevelt is bullet, lime, and mint.
With?
Ginger beer
Yep.
and bullet. Did I say bullet?
Yep.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really good.
So
It's one of my
good.
favorites. It's one of our
It's our Irish mule.
Yeah, and we've had that drink since like we opened.
Yeah.
But it's really good.
It's a classic.
And I've tried other mules. I don't know what it is about ours because I try. You know, I love
I think
to
the
go
rum
out.
makes it too sweet. It's rum. It's a rum
Yeah.
drink. Yeah.
Yeah, originally it's a rum drink, not a whiskey drink. But I've gone out and I've tried other
Irish mules?
other mules, and like I just don't like them. And I think
Yeah.
because like I really like, what do you call it, like
Muddling.
muddling. Like I
Yeah.
muddle the lime and the mint together, and it's just so refreshing. Yeah, I had 2 yesterday actually.
You had two.
Yeah, and ginger beer has a lot of sugar in it.
Yeah, but it's so.
It's so
freaking
good. But sometimes like because ginger beer does have a lot of sugar,
nasty hangover.
you can substitute some of the ginger
Yeah.
beer with either lime bubbly water or coconut bubbly water.
Think about that.
Yeah. That's what I
Wow.
like to do.
Maybe we should like start offering that at the brew.
You could do like half and half.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
we should.
Or you just pour more whiskey in it and then it's less.
That's true. You can
ginger
always
beer.
just go.
Just depends what kind of day you're wanting to have.
Yeah, if it was a rough day, make it a triple shot.
Yeah.
I don't want to ask this one. You can if you want, but it's what advice would you tell a younger version of yourself? We kind of got into that into the episode that we just
Yeah.
had with Tyler. So if you want to go for it, go for it.
Um,
So what advice would you give early young
yeah.
Ashley?
Well, I was really shy growing up.
Really?
I was very shy. It took me a long time to like find confidence.
Yeah.
Within myself, and like I think that I've never been afraid of necessarily making mistakes.
Yeah.
It took me a long time to figure out what it was that truly lit my soul on fire.
How did you find, like your passion for fitness and
I chased after things and I
Yeah.
seeked fulfillment, and there were things that I chased and that I would achieve, and they didn't truly fulfill me like what I thought
Yeah.
would fulfill me. And I think that, I don't know, I'm very much a perfectionist in a lot
Yeah.
of ways. And I think that, I mean, even now, sometimes it's just slowing down, which I've done a really good job at. Like, I've stopped the traveling. A lot of it had to do with COVID, but even before COVID, like, I stopped traveling, and I really tried to slow down and be present, like, in my boys' lives, to pause
Yeah.
work.
Do you think younger Ashley would be surprised to see where you're at now?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Originally, I
Did you have this plan for yourself? Like,
No.
Yeah. No.
No,
It just kinda, like,
nothing.
went
Not even
everywhere.
the social media.
Yeah.
I never.
Really?
No, none of it.
Wow.
None of it at all. I don't know like what. Like I knew fitness. Fitness was.
Yeah.
It was kind of what I was good at. But like I genuinely just wanted to help people. I didn't ever think that I would have the social media platform
Yeah.
that I have now. I would have never have guessed that I would have been able to go to the places, travel to the places that I've traveled to, or like be able to be in the presence of people that I've been in the presence of.
Yeah.
And that's been like really incredible. But with that, it's a huge responsibility.
It is.
Running a business
Yeah.
is a huge responsibility. Having a social platform,
You have
is-
like what, eight Instagram accounts?
I do have a lot. It's busy.
Jeez. I
Yeah.
can't even
Some
keep
of them
up
I
with
have
my
people help me run them, but
Yeah.
a lot of them, I'm at least overseeing all of them,
Yeah.
and I'm contributing some way.
No.
But even having like a social media platform, like it is a responsibility.
Yeah.
And that's why, I mean, you saw all the stuff that we got here for MFO.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Dude, that was literally just like one post that I
Yeah.
put on social media.
We're still getting packages.
We had
Yeah.
so many packages upstairs that
I think I went through like 250 plus boxes.
yeah. And we were kind of calculating how much everything was. Like
I think it was like a few grand. I definitely over 5, maybe a little bit below like 12. It was
Yeah.
a lot.
somewhere
The-
between
the
8
outpour.
and 10 grand of like the items that we got for the orphanage that I support in Haiti.
Yeah.
And that to me, like that is using your social media platform
To help people.
And that's truly like what I love to do.
Yeah.
It wasn't as fun like breaking down all the boxes and like
No,
all the,
that was not
every day.
fun.
Actually, we have 50 more boxes. I'm like, all right, well, let's just make room somewhere
But you know
upstairs.
what? Seeing all that stuff that those kids are going to get
know.
after, and like the stories that you've told me about, you know, the little things just make those kids so
Yeah.
happy. Seeing that, I'm like, that wasn't even bad. Like,
No.
how dare
Oh,
I
I
even
know.
complain about it?
Right? Yeah.
I'm
right.
like, oh,
we
I have
don't
to
have
open
any reason
boxes.
to complain. Yeah.
I'm like, don't be a dick, Lena.
And you're the one that had to open up all the
I
boxes.
did open all of them, and I had after seeing all the items that we had, I had no problem with it. I was like,
Yeah.
this is going to be a lot of work. And like, not even a lot of work, but like, it was a lot.
It was a lot.
But seeing everything that those kids are going to get.
And you had to remind yourself that like this is for the kids.
Yeah, this is for the kids. It's
Yeah.
not for me,
Right.
you know, and
like this isn't about me. This
It
is
was my
something
small
from a much
contribution.
bigger than something beyond myself.
It was a small contribution to the bigger picture,
Yeah.
which is helping kids out.
Yeah.
And I'm so thankful for all those people who did send stuff to the brew.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Yeah, it was really cool to see the outpour of love. All right. Do you want to answer? Is an assault bike worth the investment? I don't even know what an assault bike is.
You have not been introduced to an assault bike. All right.
Is that a motorcycle?
a motorcycle?
What is that?
I'm actually gonna bring an assault bike. I'm gonna put it right up here at the brew.
Oh my god, if you make me get on it.
I am.
Oh god.
That's gonna be our next
Wait, is it
segment.
like a standing bike like for
It's
cycling?
it's not like a recumbent bike. It's where your arms are moving and your feet.
That's what that is?
Yes.
Okay, I know what that is.
Yeah.
The little
Can't. I'll put you on it. We'll go for 10 calories.
10 calories.
Uh-huh.
I think I can manage that.
All right.
That was at like 3 minutes. I'll be like winded. I'll be like,
Yeah.
Need to
You'll be
work on
like,
my
"Where's my
cardio."
gallon of water?
I know, seriously.
Give me that gallon jug, Ashley."
I'm gonna walk in here one day with a gallon and you're just gonna look at me and be like,
Yeah.
told you.
Told you so. Join the
Told you
club.
so. Join the club.
I think so. Equipment right now is like pretty expensive and
Yeah.
tough to get your hands on. I do think it is worth the investment because there's so many different things that you can do on
Yeah.
an assault bike. So
Yeah.
yes,
Okay. So it's worth a buy.
yeah, but I wouldn't. I just be like conscientious like now of buying an assault bike because they can be super overpriced.
Yeah.
Go outside and do sprints.
Check out Facebook Market.
Yeah, right.
I love Facebook Market. I buy so much crap on there I don't need.
Don't we all?
Oh God, it's a.
I got a
it's
piano
an
that's now
addiction.
in my attic.
You have a piano?
Yeah, do you want it?
No, I'm actually about to get a piano.
You are?
Well,
Did
I
you buy it
know-
on Facebook?
No, well, my parents have a piano, and they're like, "Do you want it?" I was like, "Hell
Can
yeah!"
you
I
play the
want it."
piano?
No, but I'm gonna learn.
Oh, okay.
It's a goal. It's a goal. It's on my list.
I have
of
a
the new and
really
improved
good
lineup.
piano app for you.
Really?
Yep.
Okay, we'll have to check it out. All right. So, listener says, I'm currently listening to your podcast. I'm a few in, and I love hearing your story. Forever inspired by you, Ashley Horner. Maybe you've already spoke on this, and I just haven't gotten to that podcast yet. But my one question I have for you is, when adversity hits you, often at the most unexpected times,
Yeah.
how do you overcome the natural instinct of worry, doubt, fear of the unknown? What is your focus in those difficult times?
That's a really good one. So, in the last podcast, we talked about how I had a big fallout here
Yeah.
at American Brew, and that was extremely, extremely difficult.
Yeah. I can only imagine.
Yes. But it was during that time that I was literally my strongest that I had ever been.
You have to man up.
Yeah.
Not even man up, woman up.
I
You have to
was
woman up.
definitely, I was definitely on my knees.
Yeah.
I fell hard. Like it was just extremely tough.
Yeah.
It was extremely tough for me to overcome. But I think that when we are faced with times of uncertainty and mountains, that I just remember like I really pulled my boys close to me.
Yeah.
I looked at them and the times that I would go and watch them play basketball, and it was like 30 minutes of that's all I really could spend
Yeah.
with them. Like they were my reason. They were my reason to continue to grind and to just not stop. I think that like, people don't talk about their struggles.
No one wants to. It's hard. It's like the ugly truth.
It is, and we all struggle in life. Like we struggle emotionally at some point.
Yeah.
We struggle physically. Like we all hurt in some way. We all have hardships that we face, and it's like during that time, whenever I was faced with like probably the biggest mountain that I have had to climb yet. It was really tough. It was extremely difficult to the point where like I couldn't even talk about it. Like a year and a half has gone by, and like I'm probably to the point where like I can look back at that time and like smile.
Yeah.
Because I got through it.
Yeah.
And
look where you are today.
And look where and I think
you
that
have a great staff.
Yeah, I have a great team. Like everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
And it's really hard to understand or to know why you're going through things when you're going through them, but you just have to have faith, trust, and understanding that there is light at the end of the tunnel. Like you will get through it.
Yeah.
You will get through it. And one day you'll look back on whatever you're facing right now or in life's hardest moments, and you will understand why you went through that.
Yeah.
And you'll grow.
Every mountain has a lesson, you know?
Every mountain has a lesson.
And I think, like, people appreciate the fact that you have, like, the podcast listeners, but you also have those people that just follow you on Instagram. And they just see, you know, Ashley at her best.
Right.
But
like working out, flexing.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of struggle there in between.
And people don't see that.
No.
And I think it's hard as humans to expose yourself. Like, yeah, I've struggled.
I like to try to be as transparent as I can on social media.
Being transparent helps people. And I think as humans, we need to be more open about our struggles and about our, like, any bad thing that we're going through and that negativity and work through it.
Because there's other people who
you
are
can
going
relate
through.
to others when you struggle almost. And as terrible, I don't know if that sounds terrible, but like when I was at my low, I met other people that were at the same, like, you know, lows in their life, and we got through it together because we were transparent.
You didn't feel like that it brought you down more?
No, I mean, it can. I think it has that opportunity to, but it depends on who you surround yourself with.
Yeah, and if they're willing to continue to pull themselves out.
We were both in a pit. We were in a pit, but we both wanted to climb out of that pit. And so we did it together, and I relied on that person. They relied on me, and we were able to know, here I am today. Like, I have a job. I'm getting my life together. I graduated college. I'm preparing for the next chapter in my life, and I'm very happy with where I am. And, you know, maybe a year ago, I wouldn't have seen this for myself.
Yeah.
But I finally, you know, I was transparent. I didn't want to tell people I was struggling. And I finally had that opportunity. I was like, you know what? I'm just so tired of carrying this on my back.
Yeah.
And I was able to relate to others.
Yeah. And I think, too, you know, we've talked about, like, social media and stuff. We talked about this with Sam Acho as well, about how social media can put the pressure on you to, like, think that your life is just shit and everybody else is living a perfect life. And, you know, there's something so true about, like, just being able to be like, you know what, I can't bear the weight of the world right now on my shoulders. And
we can't be these perfect people on Instagram. It's just unrealistic, and it'll just make you miserable. People make mistakes, people fuck up, shit happens. Pick yourself up and find what, like you said, your boys motivated you. Find what motivates you.
Find what motivates you.
Yeah.
And helps you, like, get you out of that dark place that you were in.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That was a good question.
Yeah, that was a really good question. I like that.
All right, guys, moving right into the homework section. Thank you so much, by the way, for your questions. Like, it really
asking the
pushes
tough
me.
Ones.
Yeah, it pushes me to, like, kind of think and reflect and to deliver. And I hope that I'm able to inspire and motivate you guys on your journey, regardless of what it is, you know, fitness, business, just
everyday
life in general. Yeah. So I want your homework. We're going to move into the closing section of our homework for this segment. And that is to do the 300 workout. So we're going to do 100 body weight squats, 100 push-ups, and 100 burpees. So that is your workout today.
Get moving.
Yep, your workout, your homework today on the Reborn podcast. And that is it. My name is Ashley Horner. I'm joined with my co-host, Lena. Thank you so much for joining us today. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Good questions.
Good questions. Good hard
Keep
ones.
them coming. Make sure you subscribe to @RebornPod on Instagram. If you have any questions that you would like for me to answer for you here on the Reborn podcast, just shoot us a DM and we will get that. Thank you guys. I'll see you next time.